to join the Fever, and what's special about this opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm really excited. I had some stint there at Golden State. It was a great time. So yeah, went over, played with Australia, won a gold there, and that was great. So just to be back in the W and have another crack is really exciting. Really grateful for this opportunity here with the Fever, and just excited.
Big news, breaking news, Chloe Bibby, who was recently on the Golden State Valkyries, has been signed to the Indiana Fever.
The Indiana Fever just shook up the WNBA with a bold new signing. Australian forward Chloe Bibby is officially on board. And let's be honest, this might be the game-changing move Caitlin Clark and the Fever have been waiting for. After months of searching for the right pieces to support their generational star, the Fever have landed a player who not only respects Clark's game, but is ready to grind, hustle, and elevate this team to true championship contenders.
This is not a huge surprise to me. I have mentioned it in multiple videos. She was doing really well with the Valkyries. I think she was only with them for about 5 games, while a lot of their players went over to Eurobasket.
Let's be real. If anyone can elevate Caitlin Clark's game while bringing the veteran leadership this team desperately needs, it's Chloe Bibby. But what exactly makes this Australian forward such a perfect fit for Indianapolis? Stick around, because this signing might be the turning point that redefines the future of the WNBA's most watched franchise.
The thing I remember about Chloe was the fact that she could shoot, right? That's the main thing I remember about her. Watching her games with the Valkyries, if y'all don't remember that, she was on the Valkyries. I think she played for the preseason and she got signed again, then played like 5 games. She finished with like 42% shooting from the 3. So she could hit, man. She could really hit.
If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to subscribe. The Indiana Fever, a franchise that's been scrambling to find the right pieces around their generational star, just made a move that proves they're finally serious about winning. After watching Caitlin Clark shoulder the weight night after night, the organization is stepping up to give her the help she deserves. And who better to deliver that support than Chloe Bibby? Make no mistake, the Fever are building something special this season.
Chloe Bibby, the newest member of the Indiana Fever, you know, her fit and whether she's a long-term fit for the Fever remains to be seen. But on the surface, on paper, it makes a lot of sense. Because this is a team that has been in dire need of, in my opinion, of a stretch 4. And that is what Bibby, skill set wise, is capable of doing. We don't have a huge sample size to work with. Obviously, she had a short spurt with the Valkyrie.
Caitlin Clark is out here breaking records like it's a video game on easy mode. Triple doubles, historic assists, you name it, she's rewriting the record books in real time. But despite her individual brilliance, the Fever have struggled to find the consistency needed to reach championship form. What they've been missing is someone who can rise to the moment and truly complement Clark's elite skill set.
I remember specifically her shooting. She was shooting that thing, man. She was stretching the floor, and the Indiana Fever needs that. They need somebody that can help stretch that floor, make it more dangerous at that perimeter, make the defense respect that perimeter just as much as they respect the paint presence, right? So she can help with that.
The Indiana Fever have finally done what fans have been begging for, made the move everyone saw coming a mile away. They needed a player with international experience, someone who thrives under pressure, someone who's proven on the biggest stages. They needed Chloe Bibby, and while many feel this move should have come sooner,
There were a lot of fans where the Fever are too slow. They want to play slow it down, grind it out basketball. Doesn't seem that way. Doesn't seem that way by the player they just signed and the messaging that is going across there. So that has to be reassuring for a lot of the fans. And Chloe Bibby seems to have a good head on her shoulders, a good attitude, and a good approach.
It's clear now, the Fever are done playing it safe. This isn't slow it down, grind it out basketball anymore. Not with a signing like this and the message it sends loud and clear. For fans, this is a huge sigh of relief. Chloe Bibby brings more than just skill. She's got the mindset, maturity, and drive to make a real impact. The Fever have been inching towards something special all season.
Brianna Turner is over there collecting dust. We need somebody off the bench that can come in with some size and rain threes until Damaris' dentist shot begins to fall and we go out and we get one Chloe Bibby. Last time we saw Chloe Bibby, she dropped 12 points against the Indiana Fever. Wait for it, in her WNBA debut. She shoots over 40% from the field. She shoots over 40% from three.
It's been the storyline everyone's watching. Every time they find a groove, it feels like they're just one piece away from breaking through, and now, that missing piece might just be Chloe Bibby. She's arriving at exactly the right moment, ready to back up a superstar who's putting together a sophomore campaign straight out of a basketball fairytale. But make no mistake, this isn't just feel-good timing. This could be the moment everything changes for Indiana and the entire WNBA. This is the same player who lit up the Fever earlier this season. 12 points in just 24 minutes, draining clutch threes like it was nothing, and now she's suiting up for the very team she torched. There's something poetic about that. While Brianna Turner's been collecting dust on the bench, the Fever desperately needed someone with size who could step in and stretch the floor until shots start falling for the rest of the roster, especially for players like Damiris Dantas. And what do? They go out and get exactly that in Chloe Bibby. Let's not forget, the last time we saw Bibby, she dropped 12 points against Indiana in her WNBA debut. She shoots over 40% from the field and over 40% from beyond the arc. So yeah, the Fever had to endure her scorching them when she played for Golden State. But now they've flipped the script, and fans are calling it what it is, a perfect fit. What makes this even more special is that Bibby can't even pretend this moment wasn't meant for her. She can't act like she wasn't built for this. The chemistry already there. Her game? Tailor-made for the fast-paced, three-point heavy system Stephanie White has installed in Indiana. Just months ago, she was overlooked. Now she's a central piece in a potential title push. It's a full-circle moment, and Bibby knows it. You can see it in the way she's embraced this opportunity. There's no faking that kind of passion. She's traveled the globe, proving herself in Poland, Spain, Australia, and every step led to this. A stage she was destined for. A moment too perfect to ignore. So go ahead, ask yourself, where were you when the Fever made the move that could change everything? People were putting out, I was in China. Oh, wow, so how quickly were you scrambled then coming over to the States pack a bag and go? Well, yeah, I was already in from San Francisco to China, and so then I didn't really get to go back to Australia, also just from China. I was well, I already have some stuff back, so then just come back over here back to America, so yeah, it was good. It all happened pretty fast, but as I said, super grateful for you. At the end of the day, Chloe Bibby's arrival makes the Fever's championship dreams all the more realistic. It's like watching someone finally get the teammate they've been waiting for their entire career. Sure, there are other talented players available, but sometimes the perfect fit isn't about finding the biggest name. It's about finding the right player at the right time, and we all know Clark deserves that support. Let's dive into what makes this signing so special. Bibby isn't just another body filling a roster spot. This is a player who brings legitimate, international experience and championship-level understanding to Indianapolis. During her stint with the Golden State Valkyries this season, she averaged 6.4 points and 2.88 rebounds while shooting an impressive 40.1% from three-point range in just 13 minutes per game. Those numbers might seem modest, but they tell the story of efficient production and the ability to contribute immediately when called upon. What's really exciting is how Bibby talks about this opportunity when she got the call from the Fever. She was literally in China, but she didn't hesitate to book the first flight to Indianapolis. It all happened pretty fast, Bibby told reporters, reflecting on the whirlwind week that led to her signing. Just to be back in the W and have another crack is really exciting. I'm really grateful to have this opportunity here with the Fever Big. And go, well, yeah, I was already in, so I went from San Francisco to China, and so then I didn't really get to go back to Australia. So just from China, I was like, well, I already have some stuff back. So then just come back over here back to America. So yeah, it was good. All happened pretty fast. But as I said, super grateful for the opportunity. Does it still feel chaotic now that you've been a team for a day, or do you feel like a little bit settled now? I feel a little bit settled. I have had a lot of sleep, which is great. So I think I've got over the jet lag a little bit. So feeling good, you had the chance to play against this Fever team. What were kind of your impressions? Then, and how do you fit into what they do? Yeah, for sure. Obviously, really physical team, tough, fast-paced. And I like that fast, style. So I think that suits me a lot. But it's not just gratitude driving by, it's genuine excitement about what this team can accomplish. She sees the vision that head coach Stephanie White is implementing. The Fever is a really physical team. Tough, fast-paced, and I like that fast style by explained. So I think that suits me a lot, fast pace, shoot the 3 ball, and I think that's what I do, so hopefully I can find my strides here. That's the kind of attitude that championship teams are built on. Bibby isn't coming to Indianapolis looking for personal glory or trying to steal the spotlight from Clark. She's coming with a team-first mentality and a clear understanding of her role. She knows exactly what this team needs and she's ready to provide it. The numbers tell an incredible story of international success. Before her WNBA journey, Bai was absolutely dominant overseas. In Poland's Basketliga Kobiet, she was named the league's most valuable player, averaging 9 points and 9 rebounds per game. In Eurocup women competition, she stepped up even more, posting 22 points, 7.7 rebounds, and 2 steals per game. These aren't just solid numbers. These are superstar-level statistics that show what BBY can do when given the opportunity to be a featured player. With all these wave players, I kept saying there was one player that the Indiana Fever needed to sign, and today it happened. That's right. The Indiana Fever have officially signed Chloe Bibby. She showed up and showed out with all the teams that she was with in the preseason, especially with the Valkyries. And I kept saying she could spread the floor. She makes the 3. She would be perfect, a perfect pickup for the Indiana Fever, except they took forever to sign her. So I was like, maybe they're not going to sign her. But here's what makes her perfect for the Fever. She doesn't need to be the star. Bai has proven she can scale her game up or down depending on what her team needs. With Clark running the show and Aliyah Boston controlling the paint, Bai can focus on what she does best, stretching the floor, hitting 3-pointers, and providing the kind of veteran leadership that young teams desperately need during championship runs. Head coach Stephanie White couldn't be more excited about what Bai brings to the table. Her ability to stretch the floor, to be a shot maker, to create some space on the interior for Aliyah Boston, her size certainly as well, are all things that we liked. White explained to reporters, now we get an opportunity to see. She came in, she studied the offense, and she has been really good. The fact that Bai has already been studying the offense shows her commitment level. This isn't a player who's just happy to be here. This is someone who's already doing the homework necessary to contribute immediately. When asked about the challenge of integrating a new player this late in the season, White seemed confident. There's not a lot of nuance to how we'll use her. We'll shorten the playbook a little bit, make it specific to the if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you didn't, go ahead and hit dislike. I can take it. Either way, drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications on so you never miss a future update. I'm your name with Fast Break Files. See you in the next one.